Hi everyone, this video is to demonstrate how to run a tacting program. Tacting is just another word for labeling. So you're going to want to just have your learner practice labeling things if that's a skill that they've been building. You can do tacting with pictures or with items. So they might be working on tacting items. So you would hold up an item and say, "What's this?" or just point to it. And they would say block. And you'd say, "Great job, that is a block, awesome work." Maybe if you hold it up and you say, "What's this?" and they don't respond right away or they seem confused, you might give them a partial verbal prompt. So you might say "b" or "bull" for block. If that isn't helpful, then you would just give them the whole answer right away, say "block," and then they would repeat after you, "block." You could do it with a bunch of items. You want to check with the lesson plan from your teacher and see what items your student's working on. Maybe you hold up one, you say, "What's this?" "Block." "Great job, you got a block." "What's this?" "It's a fork." "Nice work." "Oh, what's this one?" "Cup." "Awesome, I love that." And give your student the level of support they need. Maybe they get it on their own. Maybe they need a partial prompt like "k" for cup, or maybe they need the full prompt and you just say the word for them, and then they repeat it after you. A lot of our learners use these tacting cards, which have the green edges. So in that case, you're going to use the cards that your teacher tells you to use, the ones that your student has been working on. You'll hold up the card, and maybe you just hold it up, or maybe you say, "What is it?" or "What do you see?" And then the student will say, "Car." Maybe you hold it up and they're not sure, so you give them a partial prompt. You say "sh" for shoe, and maybe they get it, and maybe they now need the full answer. You say "shoe," and they can repeat you. Maybe they forgot what it was. You hold it up and they're not sure. You just say "shirt," and then they can repeat after you for shirt. The error correction is, so if you hold this up and they say "car," you say "let's try again." You hold it again, and right away you say "shirt," and you have them repeat after you. You don't let them guess again. You don't have to ask. Just give them the right answer. Maybe you do it one more time, "shirt," and then they repeat after you, and you say, "Great job, it is the shirt." There's some learners that might have multiple cards for the same word. So they might have two balls, or two different kinds of spoons, or two or three different kinds of beds. So if that's what your learner is working on, they're expanding their vocabulary to learn that that word can be said for many different kinds of beds or many different kinds of balls. So you would just do the same thing, and you would just mix up the cards so that they can practice lots of different kinds of pictures. There's another bed, there's another kind of bed, and you just kind of shuffle them up until they practice all of the pictures once. There's some learners who are tacting with multiple words. So maybe you get a card like this, and instead of a noun, you might see someone running. So you're going to check what your teacher is having your student work on, and you say, "What's this?" "Running." "What's that?" "Eating." "What's this one?" "Swimming." So there's some that are going to have verbs, like what action is that person doing, and then some are going to have two words. So you might hold it up, and the back of the card's going to say, "Tell me what you see," and the answer is going to be "man drinking." "What's that?" "Man laughing." "What's that one?" "Boy eating." So tacting is labeling, but there's many different levels, from labeling one item to a picture of one item to labeling multiple pictures of the same kind of item to labeling verbs and verb-noun pairs. So just make sure you're checking on the lesson plans from your teacher to see what labeling your student is working on.